What is goodness? This is the question that Robert Hartman, the creator of the Judgment Index, struggles and wrestles with for years and years. You see, he was born and raised in Germany at the time of Adolf Hitler rising to power, and Hartman always saw through Hitler and denounced his actions. And he said, if Hitler can not only be evil, but organize evil, how does somebody measure and organize goodness? And so he had to find the term for goodness. What is goodness? And so he goes back into the old textbooks of philosophers, Plato and Socrates, Aristotle, G.E. Moore. All of these famous individuals cannot answer what goodness is. The closest they get to it is Socrates, who says, I can't tell you what goodness is. I can only tell you what it is like. And it is like the sun that radiates everything and that warms everything. It isn't until 1949 on Christmas Eve when Robert Hartman writes in his journal, a thing is good when it has all the properties it is supposed to have. Put another way, a thing is good when it fulfills its definition. A thing is good when it fulfills its definition. So if you look at this in a math formula equation, a good X is an X that has all the properties an X is supposed to have. So the example that I like to use is this cup. A cup is supposed to be able to hold things, hold liquid. It would not be a good cup if it didn't hold liquid, if it didn't have all the properties that a good cup has. And so, is this a good cup? Holds liquid. That's a good cup. Now, let's say we take a pen and we start punching a bunch of holes in the same cup. Now, let's pour our water in. Now, would you say that's a good cup? No, it's not a good cup because a good cup holds liquid. This is not a good cup. And so the purpose of being able to define goodness was Robert Hartman, his main mission and vision in life was to give others around him the tools to find the goodness within themselves. And if they were able to do that, then they were able to elevate themselves to a point where they were giving themselves to others around them. And that was the highest form that an individual could develop into, was to the point where they were able to give their self, their unique self, to others around them. Hope this has helped define what goodness is and how Robert Hartman is not only a genius in the field of philosophy, but how he was able to give us the tools to be able to define and find goodness for each of our individual uniquenesses.